What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House and their DCO commentary. I'm bringing this video here today because I wanted to showcase one of the changes that they brought into the game with DLC 6, and that is the new indoor Tier 4 operation final boss fights here for you. As you see right here, we are stepping inside the Eclipso fight here. Just want to give you some of my opinions about it. As you can tell, this is the same area here where you would go in to fight the Spectre, the whole lair of the Spectre match, or level 29 mission area here. Yeah, they reused a map area, but at the same time, I'm glad they did this because this makes for a little bit more challenging, but also a much more smoother boss fight, in my opinion. Simply because you don't have to worry about all the complications that arise from having large groups of people, multiple raid groups fighting the same boss. Because that's just asking for somebody to freeze or disconnect. Also, at the time, with the open world and all that, if you were to activate, if another group was to activate the Ankh, you can go over to activate it again to start, or to activate the Ankh to start it. You couldn't go over to activate the Ankh when you needed to keep, Eclipso from one-shotting you. So, I'm really glad that they did it for this portion here. Now, at the same time, I understand everybody's perspective about how obviously this has made this a lot more difficult for some people, simply because you don't have that extra help, you don't have the extra DPS there burning everything down, burning down the boss and the ads and everything. I completely understand everybody's perspective on that, but at the same time, there's so much. This makes for a much smoother experience when you're doing this boss fight, simply because you don't have to worry about miscommunications. You still have miscommunications, but you don't have to worry about not being able to communicate with somebody else there who's not in your group or not in your voice chat, simply because if you have somebody there who's got the purple on them, who's not in your group, and they may not know it, especially if they're one of the vultures just hanging out trying to, get extra, weapons or stuff like that, or trying to get, the specific weapon they want, and I completely understand people doing that stuff, but, it's very frustrating when, you've got, if there's somebody there who's got the purple on them and they're just like bouncing around, getting members of your group killed. uh, it made for very, very frustrating experience. Oh man, I always hated the vultures that did that. That was the main reason why I was glad that they were doing this here. As you see, the boss fight is not changed at all. The difficulty of the boss is not changed at all. But as you can also see, because there's not any shared heals going outside of the group, you're seeing smoother communication between everybody in my group right here, and you're also seeing that people aren't I think at one point here, Miss Pixie got the purple on her. Everybody knew that. She's like, get away from me, get away from me. Everybody stayed away from her, and it was easy to find her because of that, because she was the only one who had the purple on her at the time, and everybody was it was easy for everybody to avoid her while she had that. So like I said, I'm really glad they did this here. I've yet to do Dawn. I'll admit that I've yet to do Dawn, but I'm hoping to get that in here sometime this week here, and just share some of my tips on that as well. As always, you want to try and tank Eclipse as far away from the Ankh as possible, so one of your group mates can get in there and activate it when you need to. Um, as a tank, I try and keep everything on me, all the ads, the boss, everything. Right there, that I had no control over whatsoever. He just kind of pulled everybody in. I think everybody we were getting down towards the end of it, and we were trying to get him done and all that, and he pulled in some people, and they got one shot. So, when that happens, though, you got ads, or members of your group that get pulled in. The next thing you want to try and get away and tank the boss away as much as possible. for some reason, even though I was doing everything I could to maintain the aggro and get him to follow me around, he was not following me as much as I would have liked to. So a couple of people ended up not getting picked up, unfortunately. However, because this is in its own instance now, this boss fight, you don't have to worry about missing out on loot drops if you get one shot, taken out of the group and all that, and you're spawned on the other side of the city. You spawn right outside the door, the entrance to the instance and everything like that. You still have a chance of getting loot and everything, if your group's able to finish it out. So, yeah, I'm really glad they made this change. I'm really looking forward to testing Dawn out and seeing how that goes as well. But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think too. If you guys, what you guys think about these instances being inside. I mean, is it too difficult for you guys now? Is it easier for you guys now? Is it a mixture of both? Because of all the things that I brought up. I'm curious to know what you guys think. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Until next time, you guys all take care. Bye.